Shine the light of your love, which is the fourth Sunday of Advent, the 18th of December. You come in at the top of 4, and the phrasing is pretty apparent because you keep having rests. All right, and that goes right through the top of 5. When you get to measure 23, you're going to start at 23, and that is one phrase until you get to the end of 26. Shine the light of your love like a candle in the darkness of our lives. That's one phrase. You can breathe in there, but do not breathe on the word love in 24, and do not breathe on the second syllable of candle in 25. Breathe somewhere else. And the breath might look like, shine the light of your love like a candle. Maybe you'll go out on can and come right back in on dull. All right? So that's a long phrase. Then at the bottom of 5, that last measure, that begins a phrase, shine the light of your love in our hearts, Lord. One phrase. And if we haven't talked about this, or I say make a phrase and you don't know what I mean, let me tell you what I mean. At the bottom of 5, in measure 27, the very last measure, you're going to start an arc with your pencil on the word shine. It's going to kind of go up like this, like an arch. And it's going to just kind of end like that. It doesn't come down, it just stays. And you're going to continue it on page 6, and then it's going to start to come down, and it's going to end on the word Lord. I think sometimes I would think for the men, you would draw it this way underneath. The women would draw it here, and the men would draw it here. So let me show you what I mean right here on the paper. Shine the light of your love. Here. So this arc would go here, and it would come across, and it wouldn't end here. It would just kind of go kind of straight. And you'd turn the page and continue that arc. Here. And then on the word Lord, it would come up and end on the word Lord, and that's where you would breathe, is at the end of that word. Okay? So every time I say make a phrase, that's what I mean. At the top of 7, how we long to know. So that's going to be a phrase right here, and it's going to go on like this, and it's going to come up and end in the end of the word bring, like that. All right? Then, measure 40, hope of all the ages, breathe. Peace throughout all time, breathe. Top of 8, Emmanuel, come shine, breathe. Then you get that long phrase again at measure 48 on page 8. Shine the light of your love like a candle in the darkness of our lives. Breathe. No, don't pass out. Breathe. Top of 9. Shine the light of your love in our hearts, Lord. Breathe. Top of 10. There's that long phrase again. Shine the light of your love like a candle in the darkness of our lives. Breathe. Measure 64, bottom of 10. Shine the light of your love in our hearts, Lord. Breathe. Then in the middle of 11, pick up the last 2 notes at the top of 11. Come and shine, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, tie 2. We'll take a break. And then these, you'll want to put a little dash over the word of your, 2, 3, tie 2, 3, off. All right? So come and shine the light, big breath mark, little dash marks over of your, those quarter black notes, and then love will pick up the tempo. All right? So here we go for your parts on page 4. The ladies sing. 1, 2, 3, men. 4, 1, 3, 4, rest. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, tie, 2, rest. 2, rest. 1, 2, rest. 2, 3, and keep this going. Breathe. Breathe. 2, 3, the ladies sing. And now you sing. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe. 3. Breathe. 3. Rest. 1, 2, breathe here. 2, 3, like a candle. And 3. Breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. 3 and 2, 3. Rest. 2, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, off. Thank you, gentlemen.